One of the least enviable groups to be a part of in high school were the theater kids. They were known as moody and overly emotional, sequestered in their own dark corners of the high school with no impulse control, no social skills, and just sort of LARPing their way through life. And that reminds me of the Democrat candidates in this slate of new socialists that are seizing power. We warned that the theater kids would be taking over. And socialism certainly does appeal to them because they always wanted an opportunity to punish the jocks. And Abdul El-Sayed is the Democrat socialist candidate for Senate in Michigan. He's, I think, 5'1". He wears a teeny little black shirt, and he's constantly dancing and prancing about, doing little dances and singing little songs that, quite frankly, would get him thrown off a building in his home of Egypt. Right here, you can see this is a Taylor Swift rendition. Okay, yep. We get it. Yes, we get it. What you doing, dude? I don't know. There's the Sharia law is not with this one, or maybe there's a lot of Sharia law with this one. You know what I mean. One of the worst things about these communists isn't just that they're evil and outwardly want to destroy Western civilization. Of course, we all know that. Is that they're so embarrassingly cringe. And they're embarrassed for their own cringe. It's not just these videos that are being uncovered about Abdul El-Sayed that are embarrassing. It's his opinions on life, American society, and culture, where he's literally doing the meme. This guy's, again, running in Michigan. He's not running in some bombed out hovel on the East Coast, some Baltimore, right? Where there's literally nothing left. Michigan still has a lot of gas in the tank, proverbially and metaphorically, although gas is too expensive. Fireworks suck, says El-Sayed, in videos that he removed. And he's been mass deleting comments and commentary about the 4th of July and replacing the Second Amendment. Oh no. In Michigan, where there are tens of millions of privately owned firearms, Michigan Democrat Senate candidate Abdul El-Sayed once asked his YouTube viewers whether Americans could please find another way to celebrate the 4th of July in a video promising 4 reasons why fireworks suck. I find this particularly fascinating because he did the meme. This is the meme, right? It's pretty famous meme. He literally did the meme. Incredible. Abdul El-Sayed begged for us to stop lighting fireworks on the 4th of July. Is this what you want, Michigan? This is what you're going to do, Michigan? In a sense-removed video, fireworks aren't worth it. Hear us out. He cited Detroit's post-fireworks air quality and chemicals used in the fireworks, their potential trigger in PTSD in veterans, and risks they pose to children and pets. Why would our veterans have PTSD, Abdul? Maybe you should soul search on that one. I don't think it's the fireworks on the 4th of July and patriotic music. The video is one of several examples of El-Sayed removing past online comments as he seeks elected office. As CNN's K-File previously reported, he also deleted social media posts supporting defund the police movement. Oh, no. You don't get to just redo that. That's not a thing where you get to just I want a do-over, right? You don't get to just get a bogey on defunding the police and getting rid of all jails. This is something about your soul if you're in favor of this. This is something, what it really says is that you're a third worlder. It says you have a third world 85 IQ. That's what it actually says. And that what you want is a world like the third world, where there are no police, there are no rules. It's kind of like Haiti, right? It's just it's a kind of anarchy. It's filthy. Nobody can defend themselves. Gangs rule the streets. Mob violence. That's the way that life functions where a lot of these people are from that are calling for the abolition of police. Here we go. The video is one of several examples of El-Sayed removing past online content as he seeks elected office. They reported that he deleted this. In other since removed clips, El-Sayed argued that the southern border was not among America's 5 biggest concerns and lambasted Republicans for focusing on it. In another, he floated replacing the Second Amendment right to bear arms with the constitutional right to health care. Oh, so we could replace the Second Amendment with universal health care. You going to go for this, Michigan? Not all of El Sayed's commentary is disappeared. In one episode, he remains online. He questioned whether football should be ethical or safe and linked these sports ethos to narratives used to justify slavery and westward expansion. I very much look forward to Michigan football season with the Wolverines, the running of these ads. It's going to be great. So you're going to have two Michigan massive Big Ten football teams, beloved in Michigan, and you're going to get, and there's a lot of there's Central Michigan. Michigan's a huge football state, obviously, and you're going to get these ads. Get ready. In the YouTube videos, which hundreds appear to have been made private, are another example of how El Sayed's years of prolific podcaster, commentator, and social media user have left behind an extensive record, some of it subsequently deleted, and Republicans use it to portray him both ideologically left-wing and culturally out of step with swing state voters. Hey, Michigan, do you believe that football is evil and not ethical and not safe and was used to justify slavery and manifest destiny? His narrow victory last Tuesday over moderate Democrat set up a general election with Republican Rep. Mike Rogers, high stakes. He was supposed to win in a landslide. He didn't. Abdul El Sayed deleted all of these YouTube videos because it shows that he is more left-wing. And then Karl Marx, Joseph Stalin, he hates America more, that's for sure. Before launching his campaign, El Sayed removed 100 YouTube videos. Transcripts show him floating, replacing the Second Amendment. Oh, man. That should be enough. That should be enough. Transcripts reveal him floating, replacing the Second Amendment, and wanting to end fireworks. Fireworks suck. Who has these videos? He loves to dance just like Ellen. Again, why don't you go to your beloved? Why don't you go to your beloved Middle East and try dancing like that in the streets, dude? Try it. Not just that. Abdul El Sayed blamed the Nashville Christian massacre on anti-trans laws. So a trans goes and shoots up and murders a bunch of Christian children, and he said the school shootings are not a trans problem; they're a gun problem. Then he called to repeal the Second Amendment. Oh. Fascinating here. Abdul El Sayed is now trying to do gym bro videos. Don't get me wrong, I lift every morning, but being a man is not really about how you show up in the gym. It's about how you show up for your family, how you show up for your community. Dude, I'm not going to take lectures on how to be a man from this guy or this guy. Or the guy who blames the Christian children who were slaughtered and not the transgender shooter. Abdul spent weeks flooding his timeline with awkward videos of him dancing to teen pop songs. Now he's in the gym explaining what manhood is really about and saying there's too many OnlyFans models in his Instagram feed. There are no OnlyFans models in my Instagram feed, bro. What's going on there? Exactly. This guy is a piece of garbage. I think, we'll see, but I think this is going to be one that we can win. It's going to be a tough year for Republicans, but I think we can win this one. Anti-2A, anti-4th of July, anti-secure borders, anti-police, anti-America, anti-football. He left out the most important one. His campaign says the videos don't reflect his belief today. The videos are only 3 years old. His opinions on football is going to be the real game changer. That's going to be the real killer. Football is very much associated with a particularly masculine and oftentimes toxic culture. Oh, hell yeah. El Sayed bashed football and fireworks. Ooh. Bro, this man is insane. Democrats nominated a 4th of July hating Islamist sympathizer in Michigan and a Thanksgiving hating socialist lunatic in Wisconsin. They're going to blow these winnable races as other Democrats overperform in red states. Oh boy. This is Democrat star recruit, LMAO. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Abdul El Sayed and Francesca Hong, she's in Wisconsin. Her primary is today. They both say that they hate fireworks. I do not enjoy fireworks. 4th of July fireworks suck. I hate Mackinac Island. I hate football, says El Sayed. Francesca Hong says she hates Thanksgiving and Halloween. They hate everything that is American. And what do you expect? When you bring in people to this country that don't share our culture, our traditions, that are incompatible with American culture. What have we been saying, right? We are a people. We're not. It's not an idea. It's a special people for a special time in a special place. And we deserve protection. We deserve to have our cultures preserved as well. And El Sayed just ain't going to do it. Be smart, Michigan. He hates football. Did we mention that? And guns. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.